What you know, alibis? Welcome to another episode of Pretty Lies and Alibis. I'm Gigi. It's Monday, February 16th. Just wanted to give you a quick update on the latest in the search for Nancy Guthrie. Not a whole lot is new since I updated yesterday morning, but let's see where we stand today. Sheriff Nanos told CBS News they have spent days reviewing surveillance from Walmarts to see if they can catch someone matching the description of the suspect seen on the doorbell camera, buying items that the suspect was seen with. Walmart has provided all records of every Ozark Trail hiker backpack for online sales as well as in-store purchases over the past several months, including sales outside of the Tucson area. Investigators also believe that ski mask is black, but the color was distorted by the camera. Yesterday, we found out the FBI got those DNA results back from the glove found on the side of the road, which had unknown male DNA. They received those on Saturday, and it typically takes about 24 hours for the FBI to do their quality control checks before they enter it into CODIS, which is the national database that the FBI uses. I know they're using that lab in Florida to cross-check DNA samples that have been voluntarily given by people close to Nancy. But to me, it kind of feels like that DNA sample should have went straight to Quantico so that we could have had these results maybe a couple of days ago and been a little further. But clearly, that is not my decision. I think we all really just hope that this DNA is the break we need to get answers. People have asked, what if there is no hit in CODIS? Well, I would venture a guess they would probably go the route they did in the Brian Kohberger case where they start to use Ancestry. The big question is this glove found on the side of the road the one the suspect wore? I think it is very 50-50. I have these same gloves at home and lots of people use them, from landscapers to hairdressers to chefs and people that work in the food industry to everyday people wearing them around the house. But let's just hope this is a lucky catch. Don't forget, there was foreign DNA in that house. I'm sure they're comparing it to that as well. So that's two big chances for narrowing this down. And it really feels like this is the biggest lead we've had so far. As you guys know, DNA is very powerful in court. It is very hard to dispute. And if, in fact, this is the perpetrator's glove, there's a lot of chances to find DNA in there between skin cells and sweat. Another big thing is, does this glove have Nancy's DNA on it? We saw the blood on the porch that was confirmed to be hers. So if this was the glove the suspect used, it's very likely, if her DNA is on there, we have hit the jackpot. And latex gloves can hold DNA for a very long time. It looked like some of the fingers were actually inward. So that can help preserve DNA from things like sun exposure, which can quickly degrade DNA. One of my favorites, Joseph Scott Morgan, said on News Nation about the blood on the porch, the larger drops are low velocity and they fell with gravity. For example, like a bloody nose. But to him, what's troubling are those tiny drops around the bigger drops, which could be something, for example, like coughing up blood or sneezing. It's just not what you would see from somebody simply having a bloody nose. And he also calls the gloves a needle in the haystack, and he really can't believe they got a hit on them, so that is promising. Another thing I'm wondering is, do they have more video? It's kind of been insinuated, but absolutely not confirmed. And I think if they do, there is a big reason they're not releasing that. And finally, Savannah Guthrie released another video yesterday evening, so let's take a listen to that.
I wanted to come on, and it's been 2 weeks since our mom was taken, and I just wanted to come on and say that we still have hope, and we still believe. And I wanted to say to whoever has her or knows where she is, that it's never too late. And you're not lost or alone. And it is never too late to do the right thing. And we are here.
It just rips your heart out to hear that and to see the pain in her eyes. But so far, that's it. There's not much new. I do think today could be the day this case busts wide open. So I will go live if there's breaking news. So keep an eye out. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications enabled. But if nothing breaks before 3 p.m., we'll see you then live with Lieutenant Ray Hermosillo answering your questions about what it's like to be an investigator on a case that is being watched on a worldwide stage and how these investigations go. We all know for months, Lieutenant Hermosillo and all of the investigators up there at Rexburg and the FBI were trying to find JJ and Tylee, so he is very familiar with this kind of a case. The circumstances are very different, but at the end of the day, you're still looking for a missing person. So can't wait to chat with him. That's it for now. We'll see you guys soon.